So I ain't got much left to go until I finish this sort of stretch, and then I got another half a stretch to do. But the weather seems to be playing a different game for me today. Heavy showers coming through, so we just keep taking shelter in between the showers. But hey ho, lovely scenery. You know, can't beat the wildlife and the freedom that you get from it all. Hopefully we'll be able to get this fence finished today, because we're bringing sheep in first thing tomorrow morning, first light. So probably be, I say first light comes in at 4 o'clock, but probably leaving about 6, 7. Hopefully earlier, but we'll see what time the gatherer turns up. My uncle turns up, because he's got to go and get his bike and all that yet. But we're gathering away out there. So looks like the rain has stopped. Must be ready for round 2. So as you can see, what we're doing is we put these stobs in. We do a 5-wire fence, but because it was done with 4 wires, so basically you can see that this wire wasn't here, and so you had 4 wires. So what we're doing is taking this one out, putting up here, taking this one out, dropping down here, and then putting this one in there, and straightening up battens and putting them in. It's not a perfect job. We could do with extra battens in between all of them, but funding doesn't allow us to have extra battens and time, so we're just getting the job done. So let's go for gold before the next shower comes over that hill and hits us. So I've got to go down. About not just past that stop there. I can't see my screen's not focusing. So I'm going to go down to it there and then carry on working my way up this way. And if you look, we've done this stretch all the way down there, but that dark valley there, we've still got that little stretch to do. So let's get to it. Video, just gathering off the airfield, as what we call it. So this has got a couple of doubles in it. Sheep that we missed last year, and also got our mutton in here. So we're just chasing them up on top of the hill, then we'll take them down the airfield. So the machinery and all that normally sits about there somewhere, just on top of the hill. And we'll chase these ones up and then chase them down. Somewhere up on top of the hill there's Gippy. He decided to follow me up and couldn't keep up with the rover, so he decided to go and sulk. So I guess I'll have to go and get him afterwards. But so just a little update. This is Gippy sulking. Perfectly good box right there. He walks through that gate, but he jumps over that gate, so it's no point shutting it. And he thinks he's hungry. She's got another couple of hours to wait. But then he also did chase me in the rover, didn't you, Gippy? Yes, you sausage. So next week the weather's meant to be quite nice. So there's a bonus. Oh, that circle there is caused because we had one of those little pool things kids used to paddle in and play with. But we had to take it down because I've got to clean it and then set it all back up. So the weathers are in the camp over there. That's what we call the peat bog paddock. And then there's a little paddock just there which we call the clip paddock, because that's where normally the clippies come out of the shed, run around all the pens and goes into there. Our landmark and pens are right there. Mind all the stuff because all that's got to be moved. I've still got the shed end declad and that end there declad and sort out. And I've got the roof to do over on that side as well, which is quite interesting. I'm doing this from inside my house, by the way, because it's absolutely pouring it down. That's a Zista Breeze wind turbine, a pile of crap. It blew up about 2 months after we had it. I then glued the magnets back on, and then the blades shattered, and what else happened to it? Oh, the bearing and the thing went, so the bearing jammed up and stopped the thing. That's probably why the blades broke, to be fair. But so we just use it as a weather thing to let you know which way the wind's going, which is all coming down. Now that shed is also getting moved over to next to that shed there, because we're going to make another landmark and pen down there, because in the next couple of years we'll probably have a load. But yeah, and then we'll have a road, hopefully. We'll go from the shed, around the back of the shed, come across the causeway there, right down there, in front of the house, along to there, it goes up along there, then turns up there, and then around there, we'll be putting all those buildings that we're moving from Greenfield. Hopefully. That's the plan anyway. I'll show you. Come with me, my good peoples. So this is just made out of porta cabins. This house, it's not actually a bad little house. Does the job, you know. It's nothing perfect by all means, but I'll go into my room. That's what we call Rachel's room, which is my sister. So we'll open the old porta cam windows here. We're going to put double glazed windows in, so you can actually see we've done a frame already for the double windows to go in. We don't actually have the windows yet, but so yeah. So basically, the road will go along to about there, and then it takes a turn up to there, and then all the buildings go up there, and then way down there is a Bedford lorry. Shanker's got a really good engine. Cabs let it go though. I did have a brand new door for it. Well, second-hand door, but it was near in brand new condition. I don't know what don't actually know what I've done with it. So, but never mind. So yeah, so we're all ready for tomorrow. I've just got to go and put fuel in the motorbike. I think my uncle's actually bringing his motorbike around, so it'll be 2 DRZs travelling tomorrow. In fact, my uncle's DRZ was the first DRZ to come down here. So pretty good fun. Yeah, what a beast. Let me know what you think of the intro to this video too. Don't worry if you don't like it. I was going to play darts, but someone's pinched my darts. I guess my other half hid them away. But let me know what you think. And if you like it. Well, I'm thinking about getting a load of stickers made of that logo as well. To stick on all the machineries and all the bits and bobs. Because I think your first impressions when you see something's good. So if I have people turn up and I want to say if I'm trying to get funding for something, they come out and they see that, they'll be like, oh yeah, he's a real serious sort of person. When really I'm just a hillbilly. So, but yeah, don't forget to comment. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. I like the big thumbs up. And don't forget to share. We want as many people to see these videos as possible so I can get loads of people. And then I was going to do advertising on YouTube, so you can get paid for it. I'm trying to get away from that. I don't want to do that because there's nothing worse than watching something and an advert pops up. I absolutely hate it. So I'm hoping that do some sort of merch from the Falklands. Might even chuck a penguin in there. Not a real penguin, by the way. Be a stuffed penguin. But yeah, we'll see how we get on from there. Thanks for watching, and catch us in the next one. Before we get too carried away, I thought I'd give you a bit of a update on Corridale's 15-year data trend. So this here is your total sheep on farm. So this is the highest we had was around there, which was about 2,000, that's 1718. Those are breeding ewes. So the rest of those were mainly wethers. I'm guessing that's how I read that. Oh, no, I've just knocked my piece of paper off. So this is our lambing percentage. So this is the national average. So this black line here is what is average for the Falklands lambing of that year. And this is basically when we started here, was 6th to the 7th. Or 06, 07, sorry. The year 06, 07. Even though my parents actually ran this since 89, as you'll see on the thing. Because they actually bought they had Greenfield and then bought this as an extension to their farm, and then we sold Greenfield and then moved over here. So theoretically we've been in this area a lot longer. I've been here my whole life because I was originally brought up at Greenfield. But so this is our lambing percentage. So last year 18, 19, 20, 21. No, what year are we in now? We're in 20. 2020? Yeah. So this was last year's lambing. Which was about 46%, I think it was. And last year we had a really good lambing percentage. And we run about 800 ewes, I think it is. This is our fleece weight, mean weight. And then this is our mean weight per hectare. So this is what we get per hectare for our farm. Running a bit low there. So we run all these nice and sort of level. And I'd like to have this more of a straight line as well. Like these years here, we had an awesome percentage. I think a lot of people had a good percentage that year. Sheep deaths. This is incorrect on death rates. We lost a lot due to the fact of there were older sheep, and we wanted to send them away, but the abattoir wouldn't take them, so we had to run them for an extra year, and sadly we lost a lot, so it got added to our death rate. The abattoir down here sometimes isn't worth the air they breathe, but so thought you might enjoy that, and we will catch you later. Let's go. Region East Falklands. They say west is best, but I have to agree the east is probably better. So, there you go. Just something to add to it. We'll catch you later.